Hello and welcome back. I'm your host, Augustine Lamone, and tonight I'm joined by alpha male Brock Brockulus, who's here to explain to us what this whole alpha male phenomenon is about. Brock Brockulus, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So we're going to start out with a very basic question. Some of our viewers at home might not be aware what an alpha male actually is. So could you talk to us about what it means to be an alpha male?
Look, an alpha male is a guy who just eats, sleeps, and the entire grind. That alpha male grind set. He throws off the shackles and the chains that society tries to bond on him.
So then that's kind of what sets alpha males apart from other men, you would say?
Well, it's multiple things. It's their charm, their irresistible charm, their body counts, their hair, everything. Like, look at my hair right now. Every follicle has been lined up to perfection, okay? This is an alpha chin with an alpha beard on it. You can't get any better than this.
So we asked our viewers to send in some questions and in preparation for this, and one of the most asked questions was, do you have a girlfriend?
A girlfriend. A female's way of getting into a man's life and stealing all of his shit. No, I do not have a girlfriend.
No,
I do have a very high body count, though. Lemon, is that it?
Lamone.
Lemon. I have a huge body count, one that's an astronomical amount that no other man, even an alpha male, could catch up.
Do you mind disclosing that number?
I've lost track.
So you're not in a relationship, but as far as your family goes, are the other men in your family, would you call them alpha males as well, or are you the first of your family to adapt this lifestyle and mindset?
Well, I have a brother, and I would say he's the opposite of an alpha male. He is one of those pussy soy boy drinking beta males. In fact, he donated his entire month's salary and rent to some Twitch streamer jiggling her tits at the camera all day. So I would say no, he's not an alpha male at all. My dad I haven't seen in 3 years. He got into a tragic accident on the highway against a milk truck. There was milk everywhere. It was like a lone sperm out in a sea of cum. It was just horrifying. That's about it for my family.
All right, well, sorry about your father.
It's okay. He died the way he should have. He was born in an accident, he died in an accident.
So you previously talked about the different routines that make an alpha male an alpha male. You mentioned working out his body. So what is your workout routine?
Well, Lemons, I like to start out my first morning workout. I do 5 workouts a day. I like to go to the gym, and I like to picture me feasting on the blood of Sigma males. And then I go to the bench press, and I spend about 45 minutes to an hour doing bench press. I'm not afraid of the weight coming down on me. I also like to do 50,000 bicep curls. Also, I don't ever touch the legs, because doing the legs is for beta simp pussies. You ever see a man doing hip thrusts? I have a lot of questions for that guy.
All right, so we've talked about your workout routine. So what does your diet look like? What are you eating?
I like to start off my morning routine by taking 1 stalk of celery. 1, not 2, and never f***ing 3. I take a bite of that celery, and I spit it right back into the trash can. You want to know why? Because vegetables are for pussies. Then I grind up some chicken bone powder, and I put it in my water. What do I do with that water? Why, I boil it. And I just become more in touch with my animalistic alpha nature. I touch nature, and nature touches me. We've been touching each other for many years at this point. For lunch, I eat raw liver. I then go to my next raw meat, pork. Then sometimes I pick up a cat and I take a chunk out of it.
Isn't eating raw pork very dangerous?
Not if you have an alpha immune system, Lemons.
It's Lamone, but
Doesn't matter.
it does. But okay, moving on. So I noticed that you have the dog tags on. Were you in the military?
Yes, I was. I served in the U.S. Army.
Okay, what did you do in the army?
I served in Iraqistan, and I went behind enemy lines, deep covert enemy lines, and I took out all the jihadis in front of me. I took out every single one. You want to know why we haven't had a terrorist attack in a decade?
Why is that?
Because I was keeping our country safe.
Okay, did you have like a title?
Master Sergeant Shooter Person. Recon guy.
Is that like an official title? Like master shooter person? That was your actual title?
Just for that unit alone. Look,
Okay.
look, it might sound different, but if you're a non-military person, you'll never get it. Especially if you're not an alpha male military person. If you're not an AM, what are you?
But your dog tag that's not your name on there. That says
Like it really
Sergeant
matters.
Ben. Sergeant Ben, comma Dover.
Oh,
Sergeant Ben Dover.
Bend over. That was my undercover name. I was so high up in the special recon unit as a master sergeant shooter person, I couldn't use my real name. Unless somebody targeted my family and hurt somebody. I'd go back to base, and be like, the guys would say, bend over, Brock. Yeah, I was really well liked at camp.
Okay, so you just to be clear, you were not in the military.
No, I just said I was.
As a master sergeant shooter person?
Yeah, I served as a master sergeant shooter person at classified recon unit in Iraqistan.
In Iraqistan?
I mean, Afghanistan.
Afghanistan?
You're confusing me. I served as a master sergeant shooter person in Iraq. I single-handedly got Bin Laden.
Okay, well that is undeniably false, but we can move forward. So
This is all I get from you. You should thank me for your safety, and you don't deserve that lapel. Do we even? I am double. My tip has more patriotism than this soy boy bitch. Do we have any more of those lapels in production? Can we get some? Come on.
all right, we have returned. He was insisting that he have a lapel pin, and he wanted more than me because he's more patriotic.
Damn straight, bitch.
So we're moving on. Brock Brockulus, you received a lot of hate for a recent post that you made on Instagram. You also put it on TikTok as well. Let's take a look at this post.
What's up, guys? It's Brock Brockulus here, and I'm going to tell you a couple things, a couple insider tricks and tips to tell you on how to become a better alpha male. As you all know, we live in this female-dominated society that holds on to our balls and crushes them. That's the matriarch that we live in. Alright, so what I want you to do is I want you to go out there, I want you to chug all that creatine. You need to snort as much chicken bone powder as you can, because you need to become as physically enhanced and as mentally sharp as you possibly can. So you can't let these females walk over you like a fucking man. Alright? Do you hear me? Do you understand me? If you don't understand, then get out. You're not alpha male enough. You gotta look at me, Brock Brockulus. Look at my chest. They're huge. Look at my tits. They're bigger than any other melons out there. If you want this kind of bod, if you want this kind of wit, then you have to follow my new guidebook, The War Chief Route. You can find it on audiobook, on Kindle, and wherever else you get your fucking books, you nerds. And the problem is,
I have a lot to say, but we'll just move on to some comments that have been left on this video.
bring it on.
The first comment is from the Lone Cashew, and it reads, "This guy probably got an itsy bitsy teeny weeny, and that's why he always overcompensating. Hashtag lean peen, hashtag fake bulge, hashtag pant stuffer."
The lone cashew. There's a reason why you're named after a nut, you fucking nut job.
So this next comment is from Donut 9000. It reads, "This biatch is probably wearing them aviators to hide the fact that he ain't got no eyebrows. Hashtag caught in 4K. Hashtag no eyebrow having bitch."
At least I don't put my dick just in donut holes.
This next comment is from Burns When Peas. "Discount Rick Astley saying he eats a lot of ass makes sense. I guess that's why he's so full of shit. Hashtag bad end of the stick. Hashtag mega lols. Hashtag pea still burns."
Well, you take your pick of Burns When Peas. You want a dick on fire every time you need to let a little tinkle out? Or you want some ass on your face? You tell me which one sounds better. You tell me, Lamens. Which one's better?
So it's Lamone.
Whatever.
The final comment is from the ass-grabbing dolphin. I'ma find you, cut you and your firstborn into little pieces, and use them as confetti at your funeral. Hashtag don't let me catch you sleeping. Hashtag, and then there's this. Does that mean anything to you?
Yeah, he has my address. And what is that? That profile pic is a dolphin with a Bassing Pro Shop hat and a machine gun. I fucking dare you, ass-grabbing dolphin. I dare you. Come to my house. I'm fucking ready. I will kick your ass to hell and back. You watch, alright? I've mastered the art of anal-honia, and I will fuck your shit up. And I'm gonna come after your pot of dolphins and fuck you guys up. You're not turning me into confetti. I turn you into confetti.
So we're just about out of time, so we have one more question for Brock, and that is, what is the biggest tragedy in America today?
The men in the West. You know, I live currently in Slovakia right now, so I can only commentate. But when I come back to the West, I'm abhorred by seeing all these men being taken advantage of, these simps that let their balls get cut off and put in their mouths. I'm just horrified about it. And these women, these females that are driving, and you see the bitches around me, they don't come out of the house unless they give my permission. They're all happy. They're all like, oh my god, Brock Brockulus, I love your Broculus. We would never let him live anywhere else with anybody else. I mean, I think it speaks for itself. I would say that is Lamone, right?
Yes, Lamone.
Okay, Lemons, I would say that is the biggest tragedy in our country right now.
All right, well, I hope that this has been less infuriating for you at home than it has been for us in the studio. Thank you, I guess, for Broculus for coming, and we'll see you in the next broadcast.
I will fight anybody in the ring. Take me on production. You got somebody? You. How about you? Huh? How about you, Lemons? Huh? Let's go in the ring right now. I will f*** you up.
It's Lamone!